Go with the top of the window. What's up, builders? I'm Randy. This is RCX Builds It, and that is the 1960 Ford F100. Let's get to work.
RCX Builds It.
I was able to build this in a
Garage.
with a box of scrap.
Do it, buddy. The first job I want to do brings me over to the passenger side of the truck. The standard cab wasn't equipped with locks for the doors on both sides, so I'm going to be replacing the lock on the passenger side and seeing how that will go. Then I might go to the driver's side and install one, but right now I only have one lock and I don't have the key for it, so I have to leave the truck with the windows down in order to get in, just in case I do lock myself out. There is what I'm after. Nice and safe. Safe? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Is it stuck? You need some help? Okay. Push it. Try not to push any buttons, okay? Can we close the door? I'm funny. Funny looking. I think I'm close. There we go. No, this is WD-40. Don't spray it. Leave it alone. Well, the door locks, but I don't think I got that spring on there right. I might have to buy another door spring and replace that one. But in the meantime, I can close the door. Alright, cool. So door lock, we got that on there. We'll get a clip for the, a spring clip for the back of it to replace the one I put in. I think I broke it. But next thing I'll move on to is the seat belt. Okay, so the reason I was replacing the seat belt, I was using the Lincoln Town Car seat belts that came with the Lincoln Town Car, and the passenger side stopped accepting the seat belt. Like the little plastic just gave up on it. I think I can get it in there if I depress the clip or the button. Oh, hold on. No, can't even do that. Nope. So it just stopped one day. So replacing the seat belts with like a cheap Chinese version of that. And one thing I noticed was the Lincoln Town Car actually fits well with this universal style seat belt. So that's pretty handy. So that's why I'm replacing the seat belts. I'll do the same thing on the driver's side now that the passenger side's all fastened up and good to go. Okay, so we got seatbelts again, which is pretty good. Let's see. The next thing I want to do, so we got the door lock. Oh, something else that I just discovered. I can't lock the truck and close the door. So if I try to lock it by going up with the latch and then close it, it doesn't lock. As soon as I guess the striker makes contact with that, it unlocks the truck. So what I'll have to do is, until I do find a way to put a lock on this side of the door, I'm going to have to lock it from the inside and then go out the passenger side and then lock that door on my exit. Reach over and unlock it. Feels a little sticky. There it goes. Unlocked. Reach over. Unlock the truck. And then I can get back in. I'm not sure why the truck is set up like that with just a single lock. I'm sure there's like some reason, either cost-wise or like this being like a base model standard pickup back in 1960 whenever it was sold. Maybe it was a feature to have both locks on both doors. I don't know. But that is the door lock on the passenger side. At least I can lock the truck again. And now seatbelts are in. I think the next thing I want to move on to is Alright, so basically what I want to do is take off this UWS badge right here. I just want to take that badge off. Then when it's removed, I want to put my own logo up. Something like that. One thing I've been working on is trying to come up with a solution for the windshield wiper. Lincoln Town Car wiper, but it was too big to fit underneath in this area, and it wasn't going to work out. Went to a Jeep Wrangler styled, I think it's Jeep Wrangler styled windshield wiper motor, and this worked, but it's just the motor. It doesn't have the transmission with it, so it just continuously spins in one direction, just nonstop. The size is very small. It's very compact. That would have worked. We're gonna hang on to that. But what I am installing right now, and I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but I think it will because it is compact and it is what is it called? It does have a transmission with it. Go with this small Kemimoto. It's for ATVs and UT, but filling up this hole after I put these in, so I have a little bit more access to it, to these bolts back here. But I would have to put 2 bolts here, I believe. So we're gonna see how this works out. It comes with a, I think it's like a 15-inch wiper, but the motor is small enough to fit underneath there, and we'll see how it goes. through. Alright, so I still need to tighten down this guy, and this guy needs a little bit more adjustment. But I've plugged in the wiper motor into the wiper switch, and now I will see if this thing even starts oscillating, which it worked in the car, but now that it's plugged in, it probably won't. That's just the way it works. See, that is tight enough. If I can make it tighter. Yeah, a little bit. So if I put the position down here, see if it starts wagging at you.
It does work.
Yeah, it does work.
F-O-R-D. Ford.
F-O-R-D.
Say Ford.
That might work.
Whoa.
Either modify the arm where I make the arm shorter. It doesn't need to be much shorter, maybe 2 or 3 inches. I can knock out the arm and then slide it back. Or if I don't want to modify it, I'm wondering if I can go with a shorter wiper arm or wiper blade. So right now I think I've got a 16-inch blade on it. If I go to like a 12 or a 13, I think it would, like, it won't clear as much off the windshield, but I believe it'll be short enough to where it won't interfere with the top of the window. That's actually a pretty major water leak up in the front. This cowl here. I've put some peel and seal roofing flash material up in here. I'm going to come over with a bit of black. But that's a pretty big water leak, air leak into the cab. And while I'm on the doors, this is what I want to move on to next. You can kind of see the Swiss cheese rusty and crusty situation I've got going on in here. Just how gross that is. Yeah, it's nasty. You got holes everywhere. Holes all over the place with that. But I want to pull the doors off, but I want to make sure I get them in the close to the right spot when I take them off again. And I think about drilling a hole and putting a pin in. So I got some 3/16 rod, and I think I can drill a hole, put that pin in there, and then get this door located faster than closing it and tighten them down and then closing them again, open. It was a whole process. Try to get just to this, just to where I can close the door and push it, because it used to be a real big. I mean, it's still not. I mean, it feels better than the other side, at least as far as the closing goes. But if I pull the doors off again, I want to be able to put them close to this positioning again. So without weather stripping, they close, I don't know, halfway decent. But with weather stripping, I imagine it won't close as well as it is right now. It might even be a little bit harder. It will be harder. So, oh, that's what I've got in that box above me over here. The LMC box, right there. That's got door weather stripping in it. So, at some point, I will take the doors off and do all that again. And while they're off, I think I ought to do a little bit more work on there, because the driver's side, even though it's rusty and crusty, look at that hole way in the back there. I want to try to fill that in and fix it. This hole right here, ooh, that's a big hole. Big hole in the bottom. Maybe it's the passenger side that isn't so bad. Let me swing over there. I know they're both rusty. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so the passenger side is almost as bad. It's got that big Bondo piece. Bondo. Rusty and crusty down at the bottom. Bondo down there. And the inside of it looks like... Actually, just pulled the door card off. Yeah, it's pretty gross in here too. So, yuck. But yeah, pinning the doors will, I think, make it easier to locate where the hinge needs to sit in the cab. I think I saw or read somebody doing that, so I might have to do a little bit more research. But drilling a hole in the hinge into the cab, pop a pin in, and I think that'll work. All right, that wraps up the door alignment pins. I think that's gonna make putting the door back in a little bit easier once I take it off again to put the weather stripping on. But the next thing I want to work on is probably the cooling fan for the truck. Okay, when I got the Lincoln Town Car, it didn't have a plug for the cooling fan. It just sat there in that way, and it had no way of turning on. I've tried wiring it a few times to see if it would go, and I couldn't get the fan to work from the Lincoln Town Car. So I had purchased a radiator fan that I attached to the radiator itself, and I've wired it in. So right now I've got it wired to a switch so I can manually turn it on and off. So that seems to be working right now. In the future, I'd like to go to a junkyard or pull apart or something. Come here. Come here. Another thing that's going on is the front passenger headlight has gone out. And I'm hoping that it's just a wiring or something, but I believe it's this headlight that's out. Let me go test it real quick. Yeah, so I've got, those are on, and that one's on, but one of the blue tape is off. Maybe it's just wiring. Well, looks like I didn't get lucky. This might have been the bulb that actually was on the truck. A sealed headlight bulb. Let's see if I can swap it out. But the wiring looked good. I still had 12 volts there, so I don't think it's the wiring, I think it's the bulb. We'll see. Alright, I know these were some of the weirder jobs on the truck, but I'm glad we got them done. Door lock, I can now secure the truck. So we got the door lock done. We filled that cowl vent. We got a wiper. Still gonna have to order another wiper, so I have two. Next thing, oh, we had a, what else did we do on there? We got a package in from LMC, and we've got some glass now. Hopefully next episode I can start working on getting the doors off and fixing those up. Doing the Swiss cheese on the bottom of those truck doors. Anyway, stay tuned guys. Next episode, door glass.